Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to 12 mysterious events you won't believe were caught on tape by the channel Chills. And you can tell us how we found it.
Had a lazy YouTube and chill kind of date, and we were poking around on YouTube to see what we could find, and this channel came up next. And the videos that we watched were so horrible that they were hilarious.
It's going to be pretty horrible.
And so while we've seen 2 or 3 that's made us bust up laughing every time, whether or not we were intoxicated,
So,
I have not seen
in
this.
other words, you laugh, you lose. No.
Oh Lord, it's so
PewDiePie.
hard though.
Those are the rules.
Okay.
So, let's do this. You guys can find the link to the description for the original video down below. Alright.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
Leave a like.
All of the videos on this list were recorded by people who claim to have something amazing and mysterious to share. My hope is that we can
We've watched
solve
this
some
guy's
of these
videos
events
before, I know
together, but my fear is that no answers
The
exist.
narrator.
Number 12.
Oh.
This mysterious footage was taken after a Japanese earthquake in 2011.
Oh.
A man is surveying the damage to a local park when he notices the roads appear to be breathing.
Yeah. Sure.
See the cracks moving?
Ugh. Oh, it gives me the chills.
I don't think
Back
it's
and forth,
breathing.
swaying.
It's still creepy.
It's creepy.
Making me kind of
Like,
nervous.
It's the plates.
yeah, like
Soon
science.
water rushes up from somewhere deep underground. Some people are saying that this is a natural phenomenon known as liquefaction,
It does
which is
look
where
crazy,
an
though.
earthquake causes the soil to become soft and
See?
watery. Nobody has ever captured the cracks opening and closing like that before, though, so there's still not a clear explanation of what this is.
Okay.
Number 11. A psychic prophet in Las Vegas
Me.
claims that he can summon extraterrestrials at will. He says that he's been doing this
Me.
for over 25 years. The local news picks a place and time for him to summon a UFO. They are extremely skeptical and mostly expect this to be a joke, but imagine their surprise when the self-proclaimed
his face.
prophet says a
Quick
quick
reason,
prayer
he can see
and causes this to happen.
I pray, O Yahweh, that you send a sighting so that they know
Uh-oh.
that I am not mentally ill. I am not a false prophet.
He's
Like
not a
those
false
who seek
prophet.
me say I am. I can tell me
Nobody
straight
said
up.
he was a prophet.
Bro, look at it. There it is. You can barely see it. Whoa, man! Oh,
That looks
hallelujah.
kind of.
Then, a few
Yeah,
seconds later,
Bullshit,
it
come on.
A white orb flies up into the
Yeah,
air and
so
quickly
like-
disappears. Then it comes back and changes color.
Oh my god.
Photojournalist
Isn't
Jonathan
Amazon
Hawkins locks
delivering
in on it.
packages?
Let's take a closer
By
look.
UFO.
drones
It's
now?
a
Yeah.
sphere that appeared
Yeah,
out of
like
nowhere.
maybe that's what it is.
The orange sphere hovers around them
So
and then
weird, though.
disappears from sight. It doesn't look like any aircraft they have ever seen before. The news team contacted a nearby Air Force base, and they could not
It's making me,
confirm that
like,
it was one of their planes.
jittery.
I'm not sure what to make of this one, but I will admit that the timing is pretty incredible. I want to know if
This is
you
what I
think
do
this
for my
was a
free
real
time
UFO summoning,
not making
or if it was
videos.
just a coincidence.
I like to summon
Also,
UFOs.
if you don't think
Yeah.
that this is a UFO, then I'd like to hear your best guess as to what it could possibly
At will.
be. Number
What it could
10.
possibly
Jake
be.
Gardner was walking around the woods during his lunch break one day in La Crescenta, California, when
God,
he
I'm scared.
heard some strange chirping noises in the trees above.
Try not to get
Suddenly, the
scared
forest grew
challenge.
silent, and Jake felt as though something nearby was observing him. So he took out his cell
Me.
phone and started recording. What he thought could be his last moments alive. He didn't see anything, but he couldn't shake the feeling of impending doom, so he quickly
Is it a
made his
monkey?
way out of the
It looks like a-
forest. When he went home,
like a
he was
chimp or
able to make
something, I
out
don't know.
this strange figure on camera.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
Pulled
a
out
monkey.
his phone and began shooting video. At first, nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh man, it was right
But
there.
when he checked the footage a second
It
time,
was watching
You can
him.
definitely see a torso and 4 limbs moving around and swinging around.
Yeah, like
The mysterious
a monkey.
sighting was interesting enough to make the local news. Wildlife
Little
officials
spy monkey.
admit that this appears to be some
Also
sort of
me.
ape-like creature. That's clearly not a part of California's ecosystem. The only explanation they have is that someone released an illegal pet into the wild.
Probably a chimp.
Let me know if
It looks
you
like it's
agree
wearing
with their
clothes.
assessment, or if you
Like-
side with the people who say
Like a
that
robber?
it could be
Tarzan?
some kind
Baby
of rare
clothes, maybe?
creature or even a genetic
Man
experiment.
Yeah.
Number 9. Two college students in Spring City, Pennsylvania,
Oh my God, that's like the photo
decide
shoot
to
we did.
explore an abandoned asylum called the Pennhurst State
Ew.
School and Hospital.
Oh,
They
that's
mostly
so
find old
fucking
rooms
creepy.
with floors
Yeah.
covered in paint chips and other fallen debris, but a couple of strange things happen. First, tell me if you hear anything weird during this
Oh
part.
God.
Some people say that they can hear a
no.
voice say the word mummy or something similar. I personally
Didn't
think
hear
that
it.
it's the sound of an old camera lens
Didn't hear it.
zooming in, but I'll let you decide. Anyway, they keep exploring and eventually go up a tall flight of winding stairs. Suddenly, the video cuts out, and just 30 seconds later, somebody is holding the camera in the middle of the woods. Shortly
The
before
woods.
the video ends, many people have pointed out that this is not enough time to get back down the steps. So a big question about this video is what happened during the time lapse. Some people say that this was an art project, but if so, nobody has stepped forward as the creator, which is usually what happens
me.
once a video has gone viral.
No, I'm just
None
kidding.
of it adds up. Number 8. An instructor records himself and his students for a teacher evaluation. He's giving a lecture about safety when some strange activities start to happen.
Ugh.
What dangers might we bump into? Stephen, don't do that, please. It's distracting. Someone give me another one then.
Hey Ghost, don't do that. It's
Please.
distracting.
Right. What we're gonna do? We need to.
Nobody did it.
I
See?
tell you what, guys. Let's just go out for a minute.
By now, the class is in mild shock as they awkwardly line up and leave. According to the description of this video,
He still makes
later
them
on they
line
would
up
say
before
that they
they
felt a
leave.
strange static electricity in the
They don't think
air
they're in
and a
high school or
tingling
college.
sensation in their faces. After they leave, the possible haunting seems to continue for quite some time. Finally, the camera is knocked to the ground by an unseen force and the video ends.
Ugh.
Number 7. The International Space Station caught a glimpse of what appears to be a large spacecraft, but instead of alerting the media, NASA dimmed the feed. Street Cap 1 uploaded the video to YouTube in March 2017, writing in the caption, "I thought I was seeing things. I had to be quick. The dimming at the end was sudden, and my guess is they, NASA, turned down the brightness a little." The clip in question shows a narrow UFO staged along the planet's horizon. Below it hovers two bright objects that appear to be reflective.
You look
YouTuber
really out of
Rob
it.
Morgan notes of
Me?
the objects
Yeah.
below. If you pause the video
I'm just like,
and move the slide
wow.
bar,
I don't get this
think
one.
they are lights but
Aliens.
thrusters. They
A
go from
UFO.
running horizontal to what looks
And they're
like a
trying to
hover
cover it up.
mode. And what is NASA trying to hide? The dimming of the
Probably
feed makes
something.
many question whether NASA
The
is
government.
tampering with the
NASA
International
nothing
Space
honest about
Station's
something?
projected
No way.
images. Is it a
Shocking.
UFO, some other space anomaly,
That's a
or a hoax? Whatever it is, it's certainly mysterious. Number 6. This is the same house that made number 2 on my list about
Ugh.
mysterious things caught on tape in Texas. In that
They couldn't
video,
just show
I
us the
verified
actual
that somebody
video?
really did have their life taken while exploring the premises. Now, someone may have actual footage of their ghost.
I don't know what number 1 was.
Whoa! I didn't see it.
You can see what appears to be a small hand beacon them from the window. I guess they could
Oh,
have
yeah,
had
I
a third
guess.
person
Yeah, I
climb to the
guess.
second floor
A
to make this
little- a
video
little
as a
bit.
prank. Can someone who has been brave enough to go inside
It
of the
looks like a little
house
head
tell
in
me
the
if it's
corner,
possible
and
to get
yeah, it
up
goes,
to
like,
the second
across and then
floor? If you can't get access to
peeks
the
out.
second floor, then
Ew.
this video is probably real. Either way, many people claim to have seen the ghosts of small children in doorways and windows of the abandoned property. So even if
Ew.
this video is fake, then the house is almost definitely
did
still
they die,
haunted.
though?
Number
I don't know,
5.
man.
This
Any
pub in
details?
Canterbury, England, has a well-preserved history of paranormal occurrences. Take a look at the video evidence and let me know if you agree with the local legends. I personally think that all of these videos could have been done using fishing wire, but I would like to know what you think about these three
I don't fucks
scenarios.
with that.
Number 4.
No.
In 2004, a student at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst
God.
named Mara Murray went missing. She had been acting very strangely, like crying at work and taking someone's credit card before she disappeared. She was eventually seen in New Hampshire, stranded at the side of the
What is this guy's
road.
deal?
Happy Anniversary was originally uploaded by a YouTuber named 112 Dirtbag. It was put up
Good
shortly
YouTube name.
before the 8th anniversary of her disappearance.
This guy's stressing me out, man.
God.
Ew. Make it stop.
This is haunting enough, but it gets
Make
worse.
it
The
stop.
YouTuber's name, 112 Dirtbag, is believed to be a reference to something Mara's father once said.
Ah.
He said that she was probably picked up by some dirtbag on Route 112. This video was quickly taken down and the original uploader was never found. Number 3. This video is supposedly one of the 7 classified videotapes that were taken from government archives and leaked. Of the 7 tapes, only a few snippets have ever made it to the public, including this interesting portion.
Ugh. I feel like that's fake.
That has to be fake. That looks so bad.
Yeah, you can tell now that it's fake, but
Unless
A
it's
strange
Jeff.
gray alien appears to be manipulating some sort of task while in captivity. According to the description, this video
Fake.
could have been shot as early as 1942 and as late as 1969. The footage
This is
itself
actually
looks fairly
real. We would've heard
convincing,
about it by
though
now.
it could simply
would
be
think.
CGI. However, the projector sound
was
effect
leaked.
on the video
Ew, what would
seems
you do if you
fake,
saw that
so my
video?
guess is this video isn't real after all. If this
Um,
video
probably
is
accept the
real,
fact that
then
there's a
exactly
good
what
chance
the
I'm gonna
alien
die.
is intently focusing on,
Yeah, I'm like,
how
fuck,
it
this
came
is
to
how
be
it ends.
captured,
Yeah.
and how we are able
Not
to
a bad way to
communicate
go,
with it,
maybe?
if at all,
I'd be like,
remains a
please?
mystery. Number
Nobody would ever
2.
find us.
Chip Chan is the name given to a South Korean woman who was discovered by the website 4chan. They found her live stream one fateful day and proceeded to watch every moment of her life for years. What they found was both curious
That's
and
weird.
startling. For one thing, Chip Chan would often pass out in strange positions for over 12 hours and then do things like barricade her door closed with whatever she could find. She rarely left the
Me.
apartment and appeared to be in a lot of distress at all times.
Same.
4chan eventually came
Oh my
across her
God.
blog and found out that she thought she was being stalked by the local police. She even says that they have implanted a chip into her that allows them to control when she sleeps and how she feels. Here's a video of Chip Chan silently screaming as they supposedly activate her implants and mess with her mind. There's no evidence that any of what she is saying is real, and as of now, people either completely believe her story or else think that she has a serious mental disorder. It hasn't been on in a long time, but maybe someone can translate the text on her page and make sense of what she is saying. All in
Fake.
all, nobody has been able to track her
Fake,
down to
yeah.
talk with her, and her
Trying to get
identity
the
is
views.
unknown. All we know is that somewhere
Trying
in
to go
South
viral.
Korea, a woman was recording herself
to be
all
as
of the
famous as
time
Jake
as a way
Paul.
of exposing her tormentors to
PewDiePie.
the world. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying the video so far.
Yeah.
Morgellons
Amazing.
disease is a strange condition that's characterized by crawling sensations under the skin, swollen hands, and small open cuts.
It's like fibers that come out of your skin.
Yes, there's this fibrous material.
No.
It's in layers.
Oh, look at your arm.
Our hands
Your hand.
swell and
Scientists largely believe that it's a skin-picking disorder that's all in their mind. But here's the thing, there are white thread-like fibers that appear to grow from under the skin. In one episode of ABC Nightline, a woman claims that her entire family has Morgellons disease. They all appear to have the white fibers growing from under their skin. Scientists took a sample of one of the white fibers under her skin and compared it to a national FBI database of known hair fibers. Reporters were amazed to find that there was absolutely no match. We know that it's not lint, and we know that it's not hair,
lint.
but we don't know what it is or why it forms. All of the people on
Video, guys.
We
Tell us what you
appreciate it.
thought in the comments. It was pretty strange, if you ask me.
His voice every time. I feel like he doesn't understand how to talk fluently because the pitch of his voice is just so all over the place.
Yeah. Do you guys agree? And let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
And tonight I'm gonna go play a show. Gonna be leaving in like an hour, possibly less. I don't know what time it is right
Well,
now.
like 24 minutes.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm going to my show in 24 minutes, guys. So the next video will be the show vlog. We'll see you there. Goodbye.
Bye.
Stay subscribed.